Now the next topic is how a thunderstorm becomes a cyclone. Okay, so we all know that water evaporates on what you can say on heating. So whenever the ambient temperature is high, what will happen? The water will move upward in the vapor. Okay, and ultimately they form the cloud. Okay, they will change back to the liquid form. They will change back to liquid form by uh, losing it. So as it moves upward, temperature decreases. Okay, and they finally get transformed into raindrops. Now the as the water changes from what you can say the liquid the vapor form to liquid form, heat is lost. Okay, you can say it is in higher classes this is, heat is lost. Okay, this reaction is called exothermic reaction, which will you will study in the higher classes. Okay, so as the it loses heat. Okay, so there will be a drop of pressure, more air will rush to the center of the storm or the epicenter of the storm. So the cyclone is repeated. The chain of events will end up forming high speed wind revolving around, and this is known and precisely known as cyclones. Okay, other factors such as humidity, pressure, temperature will also contribute to the intensity and propensity of cyclones. Okay, so cyclones are very destructive. Cyclones can cause a lot of damage to the property. As we are familiar, as living in India, we are familiar with the term cyclones, which are quite common in the coastal areas. Strong winds which may exceed up to speed of 250 to 300 km per hour. Okay, so we and it caused lots of damage in a particular area, especially the coastal regions. Okay, especially the coastal regions, and it causes lots of damage to the property and also the monetary loss. Okay, also the post cyclonic events is accompanied by heavy rainfall, which can also cause damage. Okay, so it will affect a radius of, you can say, more than 15 kilometers or more than 15 kilometers or or may exceed up to 300 kilometers. Okay, it also brings flood along with it. Okay, in the coastal region and the areas which lie closely to the coastal regions. As we may recall that whenever cyclone came in Orissa and other parts of the coastal regions, the other effect, like if cyclone came in Orissa, it also affect the regions of Bengal and Jharkhand, which are situated close to it. However, the intensity is not that, but still effect can be felt. Okay, so cyclones are known to have different names according to the ethnicity. Like it is called hurricane in America and typhoon in Japan. Okay. Now one more important term related to it is tornado. So what actually is tornado? Although in our country we are not familiar with the term tornadoes. So tornadoes include the whirlpool movement of the winds in such a way that the wind move in a funnel like shape in a whirlpool. You are familiar with the term whirlpool, that the circular movement occurs and it will move around the it will move round and round and also move and displacement is also will also take place. Okay, so circular movement as well as what you can say movement displacement will also take place, and as it moves from one area to another area, it will cause damage. Okay, anything which comes around it, it will destroy it. Okay, it is so high intensity that even the big vehicles like trucks, cars, and even some of the houses can even fly some of the houses. Okay, it can take away some of the houses. So it is very violent, and speed may range around 250 to 300 kilometer. Okay, so tornadoes are like tornadoes are a, we can say, a manifestations of what you can say cyclones. Okay, effective safety measure one should take. Okay, in those areas which are vulnerable to tornado, hurricanes, or you can say cyclones. So always the weather department issues weather forecast, a warning or you can forecast for telling about the event. Okay, so one should be cautious about that, the forecast, and take effective measures. Okay, so information is given via the uh, weather department, via the electronic media or the print media. Okay, some precautions must be taken. The people should move from this place with the with all the necessary things that they have. Okay, things for living like food, water, and other kind of things. Okay, always cooperate with the administration concerned. Okay, one should be what you can say vigilant about what has been told in by the weather department via any sort of communications. Okay, so one should not ignore the warning issued by the government. Okay, although the damage cannot be completely what you can say mm, ruled out, but yet if you are conscious about what is happening, there is a standard procedure that can be followed, which is issued by the government. So standard procedure must be followed. Okay, and that standard procedure is issued by the government via any means of communications. Okay, so one should not ignore such warnings. Okay, and all the necessary measures uh, which are informed by the authorities concerned, the local authorities or the government or the state government or the what you call central government. Okay, and these areas different people like the policemen and other kind of administrative staffs are there to cooperate the people. Okay, advanced technology has helped. The advanced technology has helped people in uh, advanced technology has helped us in many ways in foretelling the cyclone. Okay, so about 48 to 24 hours earlier, most of the warnings have been issued. Okay, so that we can take it into our cognizance and react accordingly to it. So cyclones and what you can say other kinds of calamities like storms are violent, but still we can safeguard us from this due to the help of modern technology. Thank you.